We're jumping into our 6th day at the Mediocre Mercantile, and hopefully we can do the storage room that we need to do. Okay, so basically all I have are musical instruments at this point in time, which is fine. That's all we really need to have. Restock is a lot faster than it used to be. I feel like I remember needing to hold down R in order for it to restock, so I really appreciate that change. Looking at kind of the way everyone is like taking to the new game, it seems like a lot of people are not liking some of the features that I do, such as the farm and home being separate and having the village to go to. That kind of surprises me. I don't know. I'm very much into it, but I guess understand why that wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. But we are definitely buying some of this copper because, yeah, the 80, very good price. We might as well stock up on other things. Now, I know that I want to take less of that so I can get more of this. I know that we are mainly focusing on, the instruments and such, but I want to kind of be able to... Oh, can I not restock some of these things? Oh, there we go. I want to be able to, uh, build money as well. That's kind of one of our key factors here. I'm not even sure that I actually just completed the correct sentence that I was saying, but hey, well, why? Okay, there we go. It's like I have to be just right. It's not, maybe because I'm so far out for no reason whatsoever. Okay, and, okay, shop level, visit BEP, gotcha. Okay, I want to build because I want to put in some of these. That should be our storage capacity. So can I place that there? And then will I be able to place another one? And is that going to actually work? Okay, it looks like it will. So, I mean, okay, so it's saying we can't get to that one. What if we tuck that there and I tuck... No, that's not... Well, they didn't really say that it had to be functional. Open the room recipe menu and view the effects of a small storage room. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, under inventory, we go to our recipes and we get +5 storage per object from having a small storage room. That's kind of cool. So if we decorate during certain times, we'll get some appeal. Having actual workshops for our stuff here will give us bonuses. A greenhouse will give us all season growing. All right, so there are definitely things to work toward. Okay, so now our next goal is to sell 50 things. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little tough for us, but I think, we'll manage. But I think right now, end of day, time for us to head to bed, and we'll start the day tomorrow, and we're going to just focus on purchasing things that are cheap and selling them. I do want to really work on expanding the whole music aspect of things, but yeah, not a profitable day either. Not great. I have adjusted, just to show, there are like camera sensitivity controls, and I have brought these pretty far down, so I'm not sure what else I could do to kind of... It's better, but it's still pretty wild, and I've already adjusted my mouse as well, so I don't know if it's just me. It probably is. That entirely is, possible. All right, well, not all... because this is not accessible. What if we place it here? Then those are not accessible. What if we build another... No, wait. Move you for the moment. And we build another one of these. Can we just put them all along there? There. See, then we have a separate storage room, and all of those are accessible. That is apparently not accessible. So can I just maybe twist things around? I think we're going to shift this over here for the moment. We're going to just tuck you in here. Then I keep clicking the wrong way. I think we'll just kind of place these guys down the middle. I think I need to move, just create like a space like this. It feels a little tight at the door there, but there we go. Okay. So now we're going to try opening, and that should work. There we go. Okay, bit of a cramped shop, bit of a strange layout, but we have lots of storage, and we certainly do not have enough money to buy anything to put on that storage. But hopefully, with everything, I would wish I could move this, but with us being open, I can't do that at the moment, but we'll put some turf there and some copper there. I would ideally like to not sell my wood because I want to make things. Okay, we needed linen, which is 75 off right now. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of money, but we'll get what we can of that. How much wood do we currently have? I think we have 7 already, so we'll make it 8, so then we can do that. I cannot remember what we need to make the other item right now. But, yeah, I think I'm going to... Oh, we have 75 capacity. I think we're going to get up to 10 of each of these, and then get some of the turf because that's on sale. And we're going to bring these up even further because, you know, it's a good price and we can turn it into something valuable, and we've only spent 24, so that is pretty good. And then I think we're going to head in here, craft some recorders, and I can make 12, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. All right, nice. Okay, so now we can go ahead and stock some of that there, stock some of that, and sell to this customer. I don't like to get in their way, but at the same time, I like to get things stocked right away because I have noticed they will sometimes like come back and purchase more. So, you know, anytime I can get them to purchase lots of things, I'm cool with that. We need 50 things to sell. I don't know what this is. 19 of 75. There's an X here. I feel like I'm missing something, like key information. Okay, I'm not loving how crowded that felt. So I'm thinking maybe I want to put the trading post over here. Okay, it's at least letting me put it further over this way so that we can move about within there. So I think I'll center this. I think it's colliding with me. Okay, so it's allowing that. I think we'll work with that. It will be easier if we keep all of the items close together. I think it's going to take us many days to get this 50. All right, we're now on day 10 and we have half of our products sold that we need to. I also noticed that we now have the flute as an option. So we need 2 wood and a turf. At this point in time, we're out of wood, but as soon as we have enough, we're definitely going to be making some flutes. Lucky for us, wood is very cheap right now, so we're going to get as much as we can here. I need to get some more linen. I know we have quite a bit right now, but I want to get more because of the fact that it is so cheap right now. And I think, unfortunately, that is about all that we could really... we're doing okay on seed, but I want to be able to make more things. I really wish we could get more wood. I prefer to get it at the lower cost. Alright, so we were able to make 5 tambourines and 2 flutes. Unfortunately, we did not have enough wood to make more recorders, but, you know, we're slowly building, slowly. Oh, we need to restock very quickly here because he's not going to be thrilled about the fact that we have nothing. All right, well, you know, at least he bought something, and we're ending the day with $290, which is officially the best day that we've had. Okay, and we also apparently hit the 50 items sold. I didn't even see it happen. Craft products using any craft station. So 500 products crafted. We could definitely do some of that, I think. Well, no, we don't have enough to do any more crafting. As far as inventory, we have lots of supplies, but we need wood to be able to actually complete anything. I think it might be a good idea for us to actually buy the wood. I hate to do it, but I think it's honestly going to be the only way we can get ahead here. And I am going to buy a lot. I hate to do it at this price, but I think it's our best shot. We also need to get some leather so we can build up that. We have a good stock of linen, good stock of turf. We can outright buy the things here, but I really don't want to do that. So we're going to take a moment to craft a few things. We want another flute. I think I'm just going to kind of work through and make as much as I can, making one at a time so that I'm kind of evenly distributing what we're making. Okay, and the recorders have leveled up to a level 4, so they're actually like more valuable now. And tambourines are now level 3. Okay, I ran out of wood. I think I'm going to buy some more. Oh, I really hate doing this, but I really need to. Our flute is now a level 2, and I think we'll be able to end the day with 8 of each. I think I would like to expand the area over here or here. Possibly here. I think this would be a good idea. So we'll take here and here, and then probably these two. I want to create a crafting room. All right, and just to touch things up here, I'm going to try to get a floor in all the way here. It doesn't seem like it's costing us. Is it because it's the same price as the other, or are we going to... Yeah, okay, so we're just kind of replacing it. But anyway, we now have a crafting room, and we have a storage room. Eventually, I'd like to make this more of an actual room. I'm thinking off over here, maybe even expanding outward next to this. We don't need a lot of room for a craft room right now. And, you know, I think that would just look nice. We might even do storage over here to kind of mimic this side, but we'll go ahead and open up shop. And as these clear out, I'm going to go ahead and put all of our different instruments on them. Going well, we now have an instrument shop. I will say that door is kind of getting in my way a little bit though. We'll pick up a little bit more turf, try to keep that around 10. I don't really need any of the other stuff right now because of the fact that I'm focusing on instruments. Okay, I would say that everything is looking pretty great. Looking at our inventory, we have different levels of the different supply or different items. So we'll work our way through them. I will wait to try to buy supplies until we see the trader. Trader Joe hopefully has some good prices for us so that we can get even more. Also, I don't know if it's bugged or if we're working through a series of items because my little goals up there keep changing. Because now they want us to sell 100 products to customers. I thought I already had that. I definitely need to start doing things that increase the appeal. Actually, I don't think I can do that while we're open, but yeah, that's my next goal, is to put some money into making things just feel nicer. Perhaps we can upgrade the shelves here or something. they're looking pretty sad. But we're finally starting to see some money from day to day, and that's a huge improvement over our first many days. Shop level increased. We're up to a level 6 now. Alright, we'll get linen back up to 10. We'll get leather back up to 10. And I think we'll be good there. I think I'm going to have to just buy wood, because that's about the only way that I'm going to have enough to get anything. Okay, wood is at cost right now. Yeah, not loving that, but we can spend a good chunk here getting that. We have the leather, linen, and turf all where we need them. And we're going to go ahead and buy that, and I'm going to make a few more things. I do wish that we could just kind of cycle through the items instead of needing to close this in order to be able to make the next thing. Alright, we weren't able to get wood from the trader, so I'm going to do it this way and restock again. Leather was looking a little sad too. That was not one of our options, but as you can see, we have linen and turf, and I'm hoping that I can get to the point that we unlock another instrument as well. We've leveled up music to level 4, so it looks like we did unlock another instrument. There we go. So now we need iron ingot and linen. Ooh, okay. So we do have some of the iron, and we already have linen on hand. So we are going to need more. I don't want to spend all of our money though, but we will have some more variety. Alright, we managed to get 9 of each before I pretty much ran out of supplies. Now, just one little thing I noticed here, we don't have to go all the way back to the house every time to sleep. We can actually do that right here. Now, I did have a lot of expenses because of buying all of that stuff, but, you know, we're having decent days, and when we have expenses the following day, we tend to make up for that pretty well. I do want to see if I can get... Yeah, I think I want a table instead. I wonder if we sell some tables, if we would actually be doing better, but I would like to eventually replace these tables. I need to get myself out of the way. I'm always in the way. Alright, so we're going to move that here, and now we're going to interact with that and put our new product right here on this lovely new table, and go ahead and open up shop for the day. See how we do. We have $7, but we have a lot of stock. We have a minimal appeal. I didn't have the money that I wanted to buy that, but hopefully after, you know, this, we'll be able to start adding a little something to make things nicer around here. I really wish I could figure out what the key is here. It's like I have to be in just the right spot or hovering over this, I guess. Yeah, not sure why that is so complicated for me. The restocking is where I'm... Okay, so it's just hover over it. So do I need to be standing anywhere near it to restock? I really don't know. Alright, I want to take a look at my inventory. We do have a seed thing that we can sell. Different varieties of each. Okay, now I want to look at buy mode. Oh, I have to wait for it to close. I was jumping ahead. Alright, so I want to look at furniture and decoration. We could put a flower in here. Increases appeal by 30. I do like this one much better. It costs 36, but I think we could possibly tuck that in someplace. We don't really have a whole lot of room for things, but let's just sneak that in right there. Okay. It's not quite enough to raise our appeal all next to the next level here. So I think I want to go back into here, get another one. And this is going to look a little bit silly, but we're going to go ahead and put another one kind of right here. Okay, so now we'll attract more customers, which was the goal here. So we're going to go ahead and run one more day with our 4 instruments and our new appeal and see if we actually do get more customers. While we're here, I might as well actually use up some of the things that we have and see if we can get a little more stock here. Okay, we're not good there. Helps if you open the shop. I hear that they'll show up when you do that. I really want to expand the actual shop area a little more as well because it is quite crowded here. Okay, so I'm going to stand all the way over here. Okay, so I could theoretically just kind of get myself in a position here. And, okay, I think I'm too far away here. I need to figure out how close I need to be to restock. There we go. Okay, so I could restock from here. That definitely makes things a little easier. All right, do you have anything good for us? You have wood, but at cost. Not loving that, but we do need wood, and I'd rather get it from you. Still not great. Wish you could have given us a deal. But, alright, we're gonna restock these things. And now that I'm figuring that out, it's certainly a whole heck of a lot easier. See, this is kind of my thing, you know? Sometimes I stumble onto a solution. Other times, you just have to scream at the screen for a bit, trying to tell me and waiting for me to figure it out. You know, we'll get there. All right, so we sold 36 of the 100 that we need to. We have $106 to our name. We'll call it dollars. It did seem like we had a few more customers, maybe 1 or 2. I wouldn't say it was anything super excessive or different from usual, but it did seem to make a little bit of a difference. And I'm hoping next time we can get some new shelving, we can expand a bit, and maybe consider making something other than instruments, though I'm really enjoying making the instruments. I wonder if a little variety would help for us to increase our money more quickly. Let me know if you've got any ideas in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a day full of purrs, whimsy, and wonder. Don't forget to paw that like button if you enjoyed curling up here today. And remember, stay cozy, stay kind, and stay curious.